Hello and a very special and warm welcome to you, and thank you for joining me, Influencer Times, as our journey for Britain's most abandoned and developed places continues. And today is absolutely, without question, no different at all. Now, this next place that I brought you to has been covered quite a bit in the last couple of days and weeks, and so I thought I would come and bring you to this place today. So I'm very pleased to welcome you to this new video, and hopefully you will find it interesting, hopefully you enjoy it. And it's very, very different in the sense of the story that's related to this next location. And in the whole series, I have never brought you to anywhere quite like this, and you will understand why in just a short moment. So to everybody who's watching this video, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching. Whether you're joining me through Facebook or YouTube, thank you so much. As always, you can follow me on Instagram. If you go to Instagram, type in Canvas Influence with a space in between. On there you'll be able to follow me, and all the photographs that I've covered, that I've taken from all the different locations that we've covered so far in the series are on my Instagram. And you can also follow me on Facebook and my YouTube channel. So if you simply go to Facebook and YouTube, type in Urban Worlds Influencer Times, you can join and subscribe to the official Influencer Times series Facebook page and YouTube channel. So welcome to this next place. You're not going to believe where I am, and like I said, you may recognise the place behind me anyway. It has been covered. It's kind of attracted quite a bit of attention over the last couple of days and weeks, and even since the last within the last couple of days and weeks, there's been so much damage on here, which is such a shame. But I thought I would bring you to this next place because it simply is one of those places that I have never been to and never covered in the whole series. Now, I am going to be slightly sketchy about some details, simply because I want to protect the identity of where we am, and also out of courtesy and respect for the people involved in for the people connected in relation to this next place. I'm not going to give any names, and I'm not going to give too much information, but I will give you a brief kind of history, if you like, to this next place. So without further ado, welcome to episode 62. I believe this is 62 of series 3, and welcome to this place. Are you ready for this? This is the double murder house. Okay, so we are actually outside a double murder house, and I'll give you a little bit of history. So we are in England, and that's all I'm going to say. Okay, I'm not going to tell you exactly where we am. I'm not going to give you the name of this place or anything, because I just want to protect the identity, because clearly people have already been here and just ruined the place already. They've just been, there's people come here, they've smashed all the windows, so it's attracted a lot of unwanted attention, and so I don't want to attract any more unwanted attention, so I'm not going to give you where we am exactly at all. So we are in England, and we are at an abandoned house in England, and that's all I'm going to say. Just a quick bit of brief history for you. I don't actually know when this property was built, okay, it doesn't really say. However, this property belonged to a number of people. Okay, I'm going to really be brief here, guys, okay, because I just want to be sensitive about this story, because it is quite bad. From what I'm aware, it was the residence of about 3 or 4 people. Okay, I'm not going to say whether they were male, female, or how many. And one night in 2014, so this place has been abandoned since 2014, normal life, okay, this was a normal residence, normal, happy, cozy, everything else. And one night in 2014, that changed when a double murder occurred and happened at this very place. Unfortunately, the owner of this property shot 2 people in cold blood, and of course that's the story behind it. It's been abandoned ever since. Obviously the forensics have been here, the police have been here, and they've taken all the things that they should have done away. So just to clarify, you're not going to see anything horrible. Okay, I just want to say, if you're thinking, oh my goodness me, I am not going to show you, and you are not going to see anything offensive, horrible, graphic, or anything like that. There's nothing like that, okay? So don't panic and don't worry. But this is the double murder house in England where 2 people were shot dead at point blank range in cold blood right here at this very place, and it feels very surreal, and it's actually very sad here, I have to say. So you're ready to have a look at this next place. Welcome to the double murder abandoned house in England. Come with me, let's go and have a look. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to do is to show you outside. Okay, it's a beautiful place. It really is a beautiful place. So there's the house there. And obviously this is all part of what was here. So everything's pretty much been left as it was. So we've got lots of things and stuff. Okay. Now I am aware that people have been here, vandalised, and just caused mayhem, or say caused mayhem, just out of no respect whatsoever, have come here and deliberately and purposely wrecked stuff, smashed stuff, broken stuff up, which I find offensive myself, and I am not here to do anything like that, as you know. I'm simply here just to show you what it's like here. But let's go and have a look. Okay, so we've just come away from the house, as you can see, so we're here. So this person who resided here had a lot of animals, and I believe he was cruel to dogs in particular. So you can see these are like cages. Now these to me look like aviaries for birds. That's what I think. Because you've got like, kind of like, I'll show you. Got little things in the back there. Oops, just trying to focus. Ooh. But yeah, so you've got like this little kind of aviary. So you had like birds here. Must have had quite a few. I have no idea what kind of birds, but obviously this is like inside the aviary. These are all like the different... Just trying to get it to focus for you guys, but it's not wanting to. Maybe if I go a bit closer. Nope. Oh, there you go. But yeah, this is like inside the aviary. We'll just come out and just spin around and show you again. So there's like 6 or 7 kind of like aviaries for like birds, maybe parrots, or I don't know, who knows. And then come down here, and these are like massive stables for horses. Like big, like, you know, like horse stables. Obviously, we had like, there's more cages there for birds, or I would say birds probably. It's got like 3 there. But yeah, these are like stables. Like big, huge stables, as you can see, for horses. The Christmas lights still up there, look. Little lights hanging up. But yeah, that's obviously, this is where he kept all the machinery and hay and stuff like that in those kind of like barn things. There's like 4 over there. But yeah, he's got like these kind of like stables. Big stables. You've got like 3 stables. And you've got like this porter cabin. I have no idea what that's for. I'll just show you kind of over here so you can see. And you've got like a lovely like dove box. And they're still coming here. The doves still come here. There's been some lovely white, pure white doves, and they've still been here today. And then you've got like the vehicles. The vehicles were left exactly as they were. But it's just mad. But yeah. So that's what's here. Okay, so this is like when I'm inside stables. So it's like, there's the 3 cages I was talking about. And we've got like I don't know what these were for. I've no idea. They're like more kennels or pens for something. I don't know. I don't know what he kept in these. I mean, there's obviously like straw and hay. So I don't know. It could be anything. They're quite small. I don't know if maybe had pigs, perhaps. So, but yeah, there's a couple. There's like 4 or 5. It just feels so surreal being here. Really surreal, guys. It's like the stables. I just want to show you everything. It just feels so surreal. Just come back through here. So that's what's in there. So I'll just spin about so you can see, because I really want you to get your kind of bearings and stuff. So that's like I said there, in the stables, and that's obviously down that way. It's obviously like little kennels or pens or something for other animals. And you go at the back here and it's like a little storage area. You've got like obviously all the electrical stuff, the electrical appliances, almost like a little garage. There's like a fridge and a freezer at the back there. And you've got all these bits and bobs on the floor, just like, I don't know, just odd bits and pieces really. Bits of hose and cables and stuff. It's just a very surreal place. You know. This is like where he did all his cleaning and stuff. It's like a sink and a tap and stuff there. This is all different like chemicals and things, what's left, paint and everything. Jump leads. Yeah, so that's kind of what's down here, guys. So let's go and have a look at some more. Okay, so you've got like a big horse box. So that's obviously where that was kept. I think somebody's tipped that over using the kind of chain and pulley and stuff. They've just tipped it over. For what reason, I've no idea. And you've got all these different kind of like sheds, pens, kennels. I think probably what I'm surprised at is how many animals he must have had. He must have had a lot of animals. I mean, there's all sorts here. You can see, look, like cages and all sorts. Some more there. There's kind of like I think that was probably like a woodshed. But I think that's probably one of the things that surprised me, is just how many different cages, kennels, pens, just like how many animals he must have had. He must have had loads. But it's a beautiful place. It really is a beautiful place. It's obviously what happened here, and it's, for me personally, I just get a very sad feeling here. Very sad. Because of what happened. And that's what annoys me, when people come here and deliberately and purposely wreck the place, because they've got no respect whatsoever, absolutely none, otherwise they wouldn't do it in the first place. And I find that quite offensive myself, and I've got no connection to this place whatsoever. But I find it offensive that people would come here and do that to somebody's past, you know what I mean? And even though we're talking a couple of years, I don't want to mention any names, because sometimes it takes years for something as traumatic as this. It takes years, takes years for people to recover. And I just think by mentioning names and going into too much detail, for somebody that could resurface all that stuff again, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I've kept it just very sketchy. So we've got this like big, again we've got this big like pen thing here. It's kind of like, it's a huge place. If I just show you guys, like this is the back of the house. I mean, like I said, it's a beautiful house, beautiful little house, and he had monkeys here, all sorts. This is all part of it. I'll just show you in here. It's like another kind of stable or something, I don't know. But again, he had like, obviously, maybe animals in here. This could have been, I wouldn't even like to guess, guys. I don't know. It's got like a slanted thing, and I don't know. Maybe dogs. There's like dog bowls down there. Look. So maybe dogs. Maybe a specific kind of dog. or maybe not. But yeah. Let me come into like this little. There's a couple of. I think there's 2 lots of these. Oh gosh. To me, these look like almost like wash rooms, maybe for the animals. Maybe, I don't know, because there's like a little hatch at the back, a little hole. So I'm wondering if this is where animals were washed. I mean, there's like 4, all the same. So could this? I can't imagine. I could be wrong. Maybe he had animals in here living, but to me these look more like where he washed them because the floor's sloped. So to me this is like a wash kind of place, really. I mean, like all the tiling is done. You've got like a little gully that runs down in front. So I'm thinking maybe where he washed them. I mean, like some of the dirt is still on there. So I wonder if he washed cattle in here, washed the horses in here, maybe. Because you've got like a kind of stable kind of door. But, yeah. Just very, very, very surreal place. It feels very surreal here, very, but sad at the same time. So you come out here. I just want to show you all the outside first, guys, and then we'll go into the house. It's got this massive garage. And if you thought you couldn't possibly have any more, let me show you. Let me just walk up here. Okay, I'm not going to take you down there because there's not much to see. Those are stables. There's about 4 or 5. There's about 4 there. So you've got little block of stables in the trees. And then this is like a garage. Let's take you and show you. It's like filing cabinets are there. And like obviously the gas or whatever he used, and like a wheelbarrow. And you've got like a machine over there, like a, I don't know what that was for. But this is the garage where he would have done all his work on his cars and vehicles and stuff. Look at that, look. Some of the tools and bits and bobs are still there. And then they've got like this pit. So that's how we would have got underneath them and fixed them. I'll just show you. But just give you a good look about so you can see. This is the most bizarre, I say bizarre, it's just the most sensitive place that I've been to. And actually it's just a very sad atmosphere. So that's the shed, or the garage, should I say. I'll take you across here. Okay. This is where he would have kept dogs. There you go. These are all dog kennels. And this is where I believe he was, I'm not saying he was actually cruel in this bit, but these are the dogs that I believe were subject to cruelty, and he killed some. So we're talking proper animal cruelty. It's like a calendar look. But you can see how many there are. It's just a whole corridor. Well, not corridor, but... And some of them there's nothing in it. Just... Well, he must have had a lot. I know. Can you imagine being locked up in that? I know. Oh, look. This is quite sad. To me, this is quite sad. Clearly, the dog has it bitten away, eaten away out of probably... dogs get frustrated and dogs get quite, they get bored and stuff. And to me, I mean, there's even like dog fur left on there. But to me, that's what the dog's done. Chewed and bitten away the wood out of boredom, anxiety, fear, stress. It's quite a big dog, maybe more than one slept in that. I find that quite sad, to be honest. And like I said, to me, this is probably the most, I wouldn't say emotional place I've been to, but the most, probably attached is the wrong word, but to me this is the most impacting place that I've been to. Not only from what happened human-wise, but also animals. So you had like a couple more there. I mean, it's a big place, don't get me wrong, it's a huge place. They've got a massive freezer there for dog food. And a tiny sink. But just to kind of give you a look, it's kind of like a, not a shed, but a bit bigger than that. Got this kind of like gully thing that runs down the back. Table there, what's left of it. And obviously the water could have run out either side, but yeah, this is where dogs were locked up. Just find it very sad. They must have had a lot. To me, I'm walking down in here with you guys and I can hear the dogs. That's what I can hear. I can hear dogs crying, barking. I don't know. I can just, I can pick it up. I can pick up on that. I don't know if you guys can too, but I can definitely hear dogs. It's very sad. I'll show you. So we don't know what kind of dogs they were, but this is where they were locked up and treated poorly. Okay, so we're now at the back of the house and we've got these. To me, these look like monkeys, like monkey pens, monkey things. I don't know what kind of monkeys, but he had a few. It looks like he had 3 lots for like monkeys or something like that. And then behind here, I just dropped down a step down these trees. We had like these aviaries, 3, 4, like massive aviaries. I'll just show you that. And maybe they were for monkeys as well. Maybe these were for all birds, all monkeys. But that's what's here. And then we've got this massive, like big, what I would say like a monkey thing there. So you had like monkeys and something in there as well. So we had a lot of animals. You know, when you think about the horses, maybe pigs, dogs, puppies, monkeys, birds. We had a lot. And then we've got this beautiful, like, Wendy house. I think that's lovely. And if I just come down here, so we've got like more there. Like birds or something. But can you imagine, like, when this was lived in, like all these animals being here? I mean, it must have been amazing, you know, to be honest. It must have been amazing to have like monkeys and birds and horses and stuff. It must have been amazing. Imagine sitting there in the summer and having all these amazing animals here. But then on the other hand, a different story was, different story. in the house, and we're now at the back. You can see how people have been and smashed windows. But it's like a big, like an awning, like a conservatory. It's beautiful. I mean, look at that old wardrobe. Look at that. Beautiful. You've got like a sink. And these have been featured on quite a few videos. These are to do with animals. It's obviously a chemical. I have no idea what it's used for. It's got an arcoside in animal husbandry, but I don't know. But it seems like chemicals here. You've got like a fire blanket. But if I just come down this way, so they must have had like cats, because there's a cat flap. But yeah, it's like a big conservatory. There's a bird box up there. I think it's a beautiful place. What a lovely place, but what a shame that it's had such a dramatic story attached to it. And the view, I mean, obviously when you're here, you'd have all these amazing animals and stuff. You've got these lovely, like, steps. You can see all the different, like, beautiful steps all the way around. But yeah, so that's what's in here. Big conservatory. Okay, so we're now in the house. It's a tiny, tiny house. I mean, it's really short. I was actually surprised when I came here that how tiny the place is. It's such a it's like a cottage. But we're now in the kitchen. You can see how the drawers just full of like odds and ends of all sorts in there. But yeah, we are in the kitchen. How very weird. It's like the cupboards. And the sink. And you've got like the cooker there. And you've got this some kind of like old chair stuck in the middle. So look at that old wow, look at that old tin. Wow. Like Quality Streets. And there's the oven. Look at that. Wow. But yeah, this is the kitchen. So that's where we were just a minute ago. So I go through to like the conservatory where we were just a minute ago. But yeah, this is the kitchen. Wow. It's very small. And you go through this doorway here. And you've got this I'll bring you this way first. We go into this room. This is obviously like the kind of like fun room. You got the lights there. A wooden door. It's quite small. Again, it's quite a small room. That window, so that's obviously looking out the front. No lights there. I was looking at into like where we're going to be in a minute. You've got the old fireplace. Look at that. Wow. It's all like bronze. That's quite nice actually. It's like a bronze effect. Wow. But yeah, this would be like the front room. Then we come into here, into this room. The curtains are still up. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Oh, that's better. I like the window that looks out into the conservatory, and then you've got this huge corner unit. Oh, there you go, you can see now, look at that. Huge, lovely wooden cabinet. And some of these. It's like an old hat. Something on there. Wow, an old cabinet. But yeah, again, it's quite small, but you can see how it's decaying and stuff. But yeah, look at the curtains. Wow. It's just like a fairly small room. So it goes into the kitchen where we were. Okay, let's just go into the conservatory. Okay, so we're now in like the massive conservatory, and they had like a bar. So you can see how the this beautiful like bar. Obviously, it's quite an old one. There's this lovely like bar. I don't know. Quite a few people have taken pictures of that. I took one earlier. There's like a statue on there. But look at what people have done. This is what people have done out of disrespect. They have basically smashed every single window in this whole conservatory, which I find appalling. Absolutely appalling. It's bad enough that this place is related to something like a murder anyway, but to think people are willing to come here and destroy the place is beyond me. I find it incredibly offensive. And like previous explorers have said in the videos, if you're going to come here and explore somewhere like this, please don't come and ruin it even more. It's bad enough as it is, the fact that it's got such a terrible history and story related to it. Please don't come here and make it worse. What is the point? And to me, I find this incredibly offensive. I mean, the floor is just littered with glass, and it's just people just come here, have no respect, and ruin the place. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. You got the old chairs and stuff. There's like an old I don't know. It's like an old heater. Perhaps maybe a heater. Don't know. Something like that. An old glasses case, and look at this old record player. Look at that, Panasonic. That's an antique. Look at this. It's like a cassette tape. That's amazing. I've never seen anything like that before. I don't think I've ever seen a Panasonic antique vintage record player like that. Never. I find that amazing. And so they've got like the old fan on the ceiling. But it would have just looked so much nicer if they'd let... I mean, all this glass was coloured. They just ruined it. Just gets on my nerves. No picture. They also had, like, obviously, like, Christmas lights, look. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're an explorer or not. This was somebody's house. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. It doesn't matter what happened here. The fact that it was a crime scene is irrelevant. This was somebody's house. And you've come in here, or people have come in here, and just absolutely just wrecked the place for no reason. That beautiful old cabinet. And I know people are probably watching this and thinking, oh, you know, I don't care, and who cares, it's abandoned here, it's not the point. It just bewilders me. I don't get it. I absolutely don't get it. Why would you want to come in here and just wreck all that glass for no reason? What is the benefit to it? What's happened here has happened here, and it doesn't need to be made worse by people. That's what I think. There we go. Rant over. Sorry guys, I'm just passionate about what I do, and it just frustrates me when people do this. But anyway, it's still beautiful in a way. So that's the conservatory, the bar, the cabinet, beautiful old cabinet, and like the old record player and stuff as well. Wow. Okay guys, so we're now at the front door. So you've got a little radiator and you've got this, I mean literally the door opens and like the stairs are there. It's such a tiny place. Here's the front door. Got a tiny little, got a safe there. It's obviously valuables and that kind of thing. It's obviously belonged in that little hole. Then you come down here, so that goes back to the kitchen, and you've got the bathroom. There was no upstairs bathroom. It was all downstairs. So yeah. Wow. It is their bathroom. It just feels really weird, just knowing I'm in obviously an abandoned house, but it's more than that. It's an abandoned house that witnessed a terrible, horrific, horrible story. It's like the bathroom mirror and like the light bulbs are still up there. But yeah, it's like the mould on the doors, man. Yeah. The old lights, look. Little passage lights. But yeah, the old doors are like really mouldy and stuff. I think the flycatcher's probably worked. I think it has. But yeah, So that's kind of downstairs, guys. There's not really much more to show you, but that's the bathroom. So, let's go upstairs. Okay, so we go up this tiny, tiny little flight of steps. I mean, they're really small. I mean, I'm little and it's quite a sharp turn. Just, oh, spin the camera around so you got this, like, really, like, window, look. Looking out. The cobwebs and the old catch and stuff on there, look. Wow. It smells quite mouldy. So as you come upstairs, that's where it smells a bit mouldy. So you come up into like 2 bedrooms. So the 2 bedrooms. So obviously somebody's probably been in the attic to see if they can, I don't know, do whatever. But this is like the old bedroom, one of them. That's weird. That's quite a few explorers have taken a picture of that. I took one as well. It's like what's left of a doll in the window. That's quite weird. It's quite a fairly big room. The old lampshade. Wow. And that looks out. So it's a beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful place. The carpet's still here. Obviously that's not what you think, guys. That's just where the radiators bled out onto the carpet. So it's not what you think it is, don't worry. So yeah. Now we go into the last bedroom. Just this one. Look at that. Bit weird. It smells quite mouldy in here, but I bet it was a beautiful, cosy place because you've got that really old wood panelling and there's like another attic up there. Well, another opening to it. All the wallpaper's peeling off. So it would have been like a cupboard. Or maybe even a sink under there. I don't know. Sort of. Maybe the boiler. That looks like maybe where the boiler was, in that cupboard. And it's like bits of clothing, curtains and stuff on the floor. Yeah. What's left of the carpet? But, yeah. And that's it, guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's a small place, very small place, but a beautiful place at the same time. If I walk backwards, you can kind of get an idea of the room. So you can see it's like shaped just like the roof and stuff. Just come this way. Again, you've got this room is quite a big room as well, quite a big bedroom. That's it, guys. That's the house, really. that was the end of the video. So obviously you've had a look everywhere. I've showed you pretty much everything. So you've seen all outside, you've seen all the stables and the kennels and pens and different things, and you've had a look around the house. Like I said, it's a tiny house. There's only the obviously like the conservatory and everything in the bar area downstairs. Then you've got like 2 rooms, and then the kitchen, the bathroom, and you've got like 2 bedrooms upstairs. So it's actually a really small place, but it's beautiful, beautiful place. So anyway, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it interesting. I know obviously it was something very, very different to what I usually cover. Hence the reason why I wanted to be very, very careful and sensitive about giving too much information about the location of where this is, and also saying names and stuff like that. I just don't feel it's the right thing to do personally. Obviously it's out there for people to read about and stuff anyway, but I personally don't want to draw any more unwanted attention to this place, or to the story, or the victims, or the people related to or involved in this property in any way. I don't want to, I just don't want to I don't want to bring any more onto them than probably what they've already suffered. That's my outlook on it. So, but anyway, so this is the double murder abandoned house in England. So thank you for joining me, Influence Times, as our search for Britain's most abandoned and derelict places continues. And as we continue to search the breadth and width of every corner of the UK in search of these fascinating and amazing places that unfortunately do sometimes have a very sad and emotional story attached to them. Not every place is abandoned just for out of pure dereliction or out of, I don't know, weather conditions or whatever. Sometimes places like this become abandoned and derelict for other reasons, which unfortunately are quite sad. But anyway, there we go. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found it fascinating and interesting. If you're watching this video, please do not ask me where this place is. Okay, so I just want to say, please don't ask me where this place is, because I will not be telling you. I won't be telling anybody where this place is, simply because I just don't want to attract any more unwanted attention to the place. So, from me and the double murder house in England, but at the same time, beautiful place. I don't know, just absolutely beautiful, in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, so from me and this surreal place, it's goodbye for now, and I will see you right back here on Facebook and YouTube for episode 63, if I'm not mistaken, episode 63 of series 3. Not quite sure when or where, but stay tuned and keep watching, because I've got hundreds, as I say in all my videos, I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of places coming your way. Lots to look forward to in the brand new year. Loads to look forward to. You've got giveaways, you've got merchandise coming out, you've got stacks of stuff coming out. So stay tuned, keep watching, and I will see you right back here for another episode of Influence Times as our search for Britain's most abandoned derelict places continues. Until the next time, God bless, take care, have a great day, week, night, evening, whatever you're doing. Stay safe. If you're an urban explorer, stay safe, have fun, but stay safe, and I'll see you right back here soon for another episode. God bless, take care, see you soon, bye for now.